Video 3.9, Introducing Ludwig van Beethoven. The autumn of 1989 was marked by one of the most momentous events of the 20th century, the fall of the Berlin Wall. For years, the wall served as an ominous symbol, not just of a divided Germany, but of a divided world. In December of that same year, Leonard Bernstein was invited to Berlin to conduct Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. Berliners, along with the world, watched and listened as Bernstein led the orchestra and chorus in a musical apotheosis to freedom and hope. Exactly 200 years earlier, another kind of wall came crashing down in Europe. It was the wall of aristocratic privilege. In France, it sparked a violent revolution, followed by a reign of terror. The last king of France, Louis XVI, was executed for treason along with his Austrian wife, Marie Antoinette, sending shockwaves rippling through Europe. And so it came to pass that while this tide of republicanism was swelling, a self-possessed, free-thinking composer came of age. His name was Ludwig van Beethoven. When Beethoven arrived in Vienna in 1792, he was a fully formed musician, eager to conquer the Austrian capital with his unusually impassioned piano style. The music which he composed was forceful, even elemental. He demanded of his listeners, irrespective of their rank or social standing, their undivided concentration and respect. He was a musical iconoclast who first embraced the classical forms and genres only to shatter their conventions before creating anew. He worked out his musical ideas much in the way an architect would work, keeping detailed sketchbooks that would serve as blueprints for future compositions. Publishers vied with each other for the chance to print his music. Beethoven gave lessons to the Viennese nobility, for which he was handsomely paid. It seemed like nothing could stand in the way of his rising success, except for one thing: silence. Beethoven engaged in a titanic struggle with his impending deafness. Desperately, he tried to hide his infirmity for as long as possible. Anyone else in the same circumstances might have succumbed to inertia, despair, or worse. In a letter which he penned to his brothers in 1802, known famously as the Heiligenstadt Testament, Beethoven poured out his heart. Standing at the abyss, he doubled back, resolving to find the strength within to fulfill his musical destiny. Over the years, the walls of silence closed in on him. His deafness left him feeling isolated from his fellow man. For that historical performance on Christmas Day, 1989, Leonard Bernstein took unprecedented artistic liberty by changing the words of Schiller's poem from Ode to Joy to Ode to Freedom. In doing so, Bernstein did not alter Beethoven's original message, but in fact illuminated it.